Therefore, though Zadika is primarily about being in right relationship with God, the righteous life that results is profoundly social. So a principle here is a right relationship with God will produce a life that is socially righteous. And one singer, John P. said, you can't love anyone right till you love God right. So if you notice, right, the first commandment is to love the Lord thy God. Yeah. And the second and great commandment is to love thy neighbor as thyself. So in terms of living righteously and living that Zadika, that righteous life, right, and being socially righteous, we have to make sure that we love God right, and then in our going up almost to love God, we are able to go out and to love people correctly. So that is a key principle. If you are in right relationship with God, you will treat people right. Now, as we know, most people in the world are not in right relationship with God. And this is why the evil that is in the world and injustice exists. So the two Hebrew words, Zadika and Misfat, are tied together as they are more than 36 times. The English expression that best conveys the meaning is social justice. Social justice then would be not only a biblical concept, but also a subcategory of biblical justice. Claiming that we need only biblical justice and not social justice is a category error, i.e. a semantic or ontological error in which things belonging to a particular category are presented as if they belong to a different category. Biblical justice includes all forms of God-ordained justice, including the rectifying justice that belongs to the government, what we'd call public or legal justice, as well as justice between individuals, what would be called inter-individual justice, and justice involving organizations and groups, what we'd call social justice. Now, I've heard this claim before, we only need biblical justice, not social justice. That actually, as this says, that doesn't make any sense, because God is a God of justice. Well, and we're going to get into that. God created justice. So therefore, any biblical justice will be socially just and will be social justice. I find people who say stuff like that are usually racist.